So if you are sick of seeing this screen, like so many people seem to be when fighting the Guardian Ape, who I hear is a very intimidating boss to some, could be. This is a kind of reliable way, I think, to handle him. I mean, at this stage of the game, I think you should have an Akko Sugar, Divine Confetti, Firecrackers, the Spear. What you may not have is the Mortal Draw. To get the Mortal Draw, you have to get the Mortal Blade. To get the Mortal Blade, you have to beat Genichiro to access the folding screen monkeys at the end of Senpo so that you can get to the Divine Air. And Mortal Draw is... it might be fucking just a little overpowered, I don't know. So here I do an Akko's Divine Confetti, I run up, and I Firecracker. The first Firecracker stun that you do on the ape, he'll fall like that, no big deal. The second one that you do, he will use his body weight and sort of slam down, and it will damage you. So you have to be careful for that. And, oh, it's over. So, I mean, it goes pretty quick, you know. A couple of mortal draws will do enough damage to stun him, and then once he's stunned, you can do some more attacks, and by the end of that, he's pretty much over. If it matters to anybody, I guess this is around new game 10 or 12. I don't really think it fucking matters, to be real with you. But on new game, maybe it'll take less. So the second phase, I actually think is easier, because all you have to do is deflect his attacks. What makes it more of a pain in the vagina is the terror attack that he does. I run away from it. You can use a pacifying agent and run into it and just deal with it. I don't like to do that, so I run from it, and it just drags the fucking thing out longer than it needs to be. So yeah, I mean, here just deflect his swings and wait for the one with the long wind up, like that. Deflect it, he'll fall. Use the spear to drag the centipede out. You do that by R2ing twice. And yeah, his posture will build. You can do some vitality damage if you want. What you have to be careful for, what you want to be careful not to do, which is something that I do here in a second, is if you're spamming R1 or your attack button, then at a certain point you're locked in to an attack, and if he attacks during that, then he's gonna hit you. And I mean, the ape does hit really fucking hard. No, I mean, people struggle with him for a reason. So just manage your greed. I mean, this is Souls 101. See, I did it just there. And it should take 3 to 4 pulls with the spear to fuck him up and to end it. I think it takes me 3 or 4. And he'll do this where he just runs back and, god damn it, you just want it to be over. Which I think it just about is. If you're not great with deflects, if you really just can't nail it, then if you get distance between you and the ape, he will almost always do that slide attack across the arena. You can jump over it and just go after HP damage. It'll take a long fucking time, but you can do it that way. So that's the Guardian Ape. I did pretty easy, I think.